Hey guys, welcome again to another showdown battle. I'm Mr. Lucky Luke, and today's one we got ourselves a Growlithe evolutionary team. Last time what I did was a Rufflet evolutionary line, so we might as well go for the doggy ones, the everyone's favorite evolutionary line. I think everyone knows, probably because it's additional fan-made ones. I don't know, probably because it's a dog with a fire type or something. I'm not exactly 100% a fan of Growlithe's evolution line. Not upsetting anyone, but it's just, I don't know, it just feels a bit, I just don't know. I don't know exactly with me, I just don't know, have a full liking of it. But yeah, so we got a Growlithe, Arcanine, and also we have Arcanine-Hisui in form. So this is going to be interesting. So we have a very interesting mon. We're having two fire types and one Hisuian rock, Hisuian rock, Hisuian Arcanine, who is a fire rock type. So we have a very interesting one. We have fire types and a bit of a few weakness against water types. So we have 3 battles against with this full team, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy this one. So we got against first one, probably 5. Don't know exactly what his actual properly 5. Who knows? Anyways, so he's going to set up his Stealth Rock, and I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. So this is let me explain this one. Let me look it up. This is a bulky Growlithe with max health, max special defense, calm nature, intimidate as ability with Evolite, Fire Spin, Will-O-Wisp, Morning Sun, and Substitute. So they're going to go for the Stealth Rock twice. I don't know why. And they're going to start setting up Swords Dance. So Garchomp is literally a definition of the most strongest pseudo-type dragon type of most likely. And I had to be very, very, very careful about this one. So I went for another fire spin. Hope to praise that the Garchomp is not gonna, like, you know, gonna hopefully sweep my entire team. And they're gonna go for another Swords Dance. Hit 5 on the plus on the have 5 plus on the attack. And I can go for a couple Fire Spin only. This is the only thing I can do really at this point. And the opponent is going to go for the Earthquake. And I am assuming they're going to start spamming Earthquake just to try to get a sweep or something. Which I do not hopefully want to get into really. So Fire Spin is still going to activate. I'm hoping I can actually at least have a little bit of a stall. Because the only way I can at least win this one is to make sure the one of my Arcanines or one of my mons can outspeed it. So I have my Arcanine-Hisui 2 form, and I'm going to go for the Head Smash with Jolly Nature. This is a sweeping Arcanine-Hisui, and I had to swap it in because it was the only fast one that I have on my team that can outspeed it and take it out. So here comes the Hisui Samurott, and it's going to go for its Terra Water Aqua Cutter, and there is enough, fortunate enough to take out my Arcanine number 2. But don't worry, Arcanine number 2 will be returning in some of the other 2 battles, so be patient, it will be involved. So here comes my first Growlithe. This is a Choice Band set, and it's going to have Dig, Close Combat, Play Rough, Wild Charge, Justifies ability, Max Speed, Max Attack, and it has Jolly Nature with Terra Grass. And unfortunately went down from another Aqua Cutter. So that's that. Next one I'm going to swap in is my first, my Hisuian Arcanine 1. And this is a Salic Berry, Max Attack, Max Speed, let me bring it up. Reversal, Howl, Endure, and Flare Blitz as the set. Salic Berry is the item, Terra Fighting, Rocky Head, and with Adamant Nature, Max Speed, Max Attack, like I said. And yeah, it's a really powerful set. So I was managed to take out the Samurott Hisuian. Went for a Flare Blitz on the Flutter Mane and one-shotted it, and sadly couldn't take out the Volcarona with the Flare Blitz. So bye-bye Hisuian Arcanine number 1, and next comes in is my flinching, a flinching Arcanine I have. This is a, let's see here, it is a Max Speed, Max Attack, 4 for the Special Defense, Justify, King's Rock, Double Kick, Bite, Iron Head, and Howl combination. So here comes the Sneasler, and I couldn't do much. I went for Double Kick just to see if I can do some little bit of damage. Then I went for an Iron Head for a bit of chip damage, and it did some flinching, but sadly Arcanine 1 is going to go down. So the last one I have is Hisuian Arcanine number 2, And I went for straight up Terra Fire, so I could just see if I can one-shot it, which gladly it did. And because I'm also have Raging Fire as my move, which is kind of like Outrage but Fire type, I'm still locked in. So I'm praised at least I can outspeed the Thunderous, and gladly I was actually able to somehow outspeed the Thunderous, and yeah, it's gonna be enough to take it out. So that's pretty much a GG for the first battle. Thank you much for the battle, Mr. Chloroplai. I'm not sure fully your name is. Hopefully I am soon enough. And that's that. So let's jump into the second battle, and this one was a really kind of unfortunate battle, but I hope you still enjoy this one. So we got against Pokeplay Z7, and I lead things up with my Choice Spec Arcanine-Hisui. You never got to see it on the first battle, but let me tell you. So this one is a Choice Spec. Let me see here. It's a Choice Spec, max special attack, max speed, Hyper Beam, Dragon Pulse, Terra Blast, Water, and Snarl as the move pool, and also Intimidate. So I went for a 2-shot from the Dragon Pulse. First one normal, then it went down from a crit, totally matter. And then it comes in the Walking Wake, and it's gonna go for a Aqua Jet while I set up my little Growlithe, which is my bulky one. So Growlithe's gonna set up its Will-O-Wisp and its Fire Spin combination, because I obviously need to, and pretty much thinking, well, I'm pretty much can probably somehow stall this thing in just in time. So because they're locked in, they're gonna have nothing. They have no way to switch in, and the only way they can do is just try to one-shot the Growlithe or try and win this one. So they got a Hurricane Miss, thinking, well, that's good. Also, my audio is on, right? Yep, I've just double-checked it right now before I'm getting any embarrassment. Sometimes I do need to double-check, because, I don't know, sometimes forget, maybe. And I'm gonna go for the Substitute and try to get a little bit of a healing going on, so, or a little bit of a moonlight, morning sun healing. Maybe I can get one or something, I don't know. But I went for Fire Spin just to see if I can finish off the Walking Wake before it starts, you know, do anything mistakable. So yeah, so the Walking Wake had much. It really didn't have much to do. They pretty much snapped out of its Fire Spin, or because it has a five times of moves you can only use. So once it's gone, it's pretty much free to switch. And I went for pretty much the same strategy. Just tried to trap them in, and pretty much just get the Fire Spin and the Will-O-Wisp combination and try to take it out. So Walking Wake couldn't do much to this battle, so I just hoped that at best the Walking Wake wouldn't crit me or something, but the odds are pretty random. So here comes the Walking Wake with another Aqua Jet, and it's going to be fortunate enough to, and it's going to be going down from the Burn and Fire Spin. So here comes the next one, which is the Cresselia, and it's going to go for a Shadow Ball, and I went for Fire Spin just to see if I can trap that in again, and it's going to go for a Shadow Ball again. I'm guessing it didn't have much to exactly do it to me, so I went for a Will-O-Wisp just to get a burn, I guess, just to do a little bit of a small damage, and it's going to go down from another Shadow Ball. So sadly, Growlithe did a good job performance, at least to do enough damage to the Walking Wake. Gladly at least take it out. So here comes my next one, which is Arcanine #1. This is my flinching set. I wanted to see if I can get a double kick flinch, just to use the double kick, and sadly that didn't really work out. So sadly that's it was something at least. So I decided I want to just go for the bite and see if I can do some flinches. Then comes Flanders, their original form, and they're going to tear themselves into a ground type, sadly, and Earth Power is enough to take me out, so I have to finish off the Landers before it somehow takes my entire team out. So I was thinking of maybe I could go for a Terra Grass, maybe I can like somehow withstand that one, and maybe I just didn't want to waste that tower yet. So I swapped to my Choice Band Growlithe, went for close combat, and sadly didn't do much, so I couldn't do really anything specifically. So I went for Raging Fire. I could have gone for something else, but I decided I wanted to just go all in because, you know, in case there is, I mean, I might as well, because like, you never know, because like, have an Arceus and two Arceus and a Cresselia, so I have to find a way to counter it. Then they're gonna send up the Steel type Arceus, which set up Protect. So it's so annoying because that also wasted my Lumberry. so I couldn't do much from there. I went for Raging Fire just to see if I can, you know, just take it out. And yeah, I did two-shot it, but then sadly I am gonna get confused. So I'm hoping I can at least find a way to KO it. Then they're gonna there another Arceus, and they're gonna unfortunately have Aqua Jet, a Waterfall. So that's enough to take it out. Then my annoying brain somehow thought this was a good idea. So I swapped used my Terra Arcanine, thinking, well, maybe I can somehow set up a little bit of a Howl and see if I can, you know, find a way to outspeed this thing. Maybe I can use another Howl and see if I can win this one. But then my brain thinking, wait, this is not a water type, this is a fairy type. So I'm somehow dumb enough to think that I could just withstand a fairy type with my Terra fighting. So kind of did an oopsie there, and unfortunately went down. And I mean, I would have went, you know, I would have went for Endure and probably take it out with the Flare Blitz and all that combination. So you know what, people? You know what? That never happened. I would have won this battle clearly, and you just have to accept it. All right? That battle was a win. You understand though. Anyways, last battle is against Ninja Knife, and he has a very interesting team. And I'm gonna say right here, this one is a very interesting battle itself as well. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy this one. So we got against her, and we got a Volcarona lead coming in first, and I had my Growlithe lead. So this is probably the best moment a Growlithe had ever done in a battle. So I went for a Fire Spin just to do a little bit of small damage against the Volcarona, and hopefully the best I can just somehow just, you know, find a way to win. They're going to set up a Quiver Dance, so like, oh no. No, don't start now. Don't be this competitive, Mon. And yeah, it is. So it's gonna be a Fiery Dance Classic Volcarona, and I'm just kind of disappointed. I'm disappointed. And somehow I just noticed it after that. Somehow with the Quiver Dance and the Fiery Dance, my Growlithe somehow lived that one perfectly fine with an Evolite and its special defense with max health. So it was really interesting because like I thought it was just like oh my gosh, are you serious? Growlithe actually able to withstand that attack. So the Fiery Spin, it's gonna unfortunately stop, and I lived on 69 HP. great, that meme has to happen. And I'm gonna go for another Fire Spin, and Growlithe so far is taking things out really easily. So I went for a Morning Sun just to heal it up a bit, and Fire Spin is gonna be enough to take it out. So somehow a Growlithe with an Evolite able to take out a Volcarona. I'm so proud of you, Growlithe. I've never been happier in my life. So here comes a Greninja, and this is the big threat because this has Water Shuriken, and I'm like, oh no, this is definitely a big threat one. So I went for a Will-O-Wisp, and had to try just my strategy again. And they're gonna go for the Water Shuriken. I think they're gonna spam Water Shuriken me the entire battle, and because it's a priority type move, it will most likely just one-shot almost everything, especially can also learn Shadow Sneak and stuff. So I have to find a way. They're going to set up a Toxic Spice, which is annoying me, because now they not only have Greninja with Water Shuriken, they also have Toxic Spice. So unfortunately, my Endure strategies won't work anymore. So they're going to set up another Toxic Spice for the lulls, and I'm going to go for the Substitute just to get a little bit of a bulk. And with the Poison / Fire Spin combination, my Growlithe so far has been able to keep up pretty good, and it landed 3 times with a crit, and somehow Growlithe's still alive. So I went for another Morning Sun. I have to make sure I'm just not getting hit by 5 times or so. So for this one, I was like, well, should I go for a Morning Sun, or should I go for like a Substitute or something? So it lived on 4, it hit 5, actually it hit 4 only, and I went for a Fire Spin for taking the prediction. I thought like, maybe this was enough to take it out. The Fire plus the Fire Spin was like thinking, please be enough to live this one. And sadly, Growlithe is going to go down from another 2 Shuriken, but it was really somehow performancely able to take out Greninja and a Volcarona. I've never been more proud of this Growlithe in my life so far. And get a Growlithe in the comments. You definitely deserve, you know what, Growlithe fans? I understand now why you like it so much. Anyways, next comes in my flinching Arcanine, and I can go for the Iron Head and try to get a couple flinch. And the Hoopa form is going to go for the Drain Punch, and somehow try and get a couple healing on top of it. And I was thinking, well, should I just keep spamming Iron Head? I mean, I have nothing much to do. I might as well, because the poison is going to still take me out almost. I lived on 2 HP, and then comes Regieleki with a balloon, and with an air balloon. Clearly, I think a lot of people are going to go for an Earth. I mean, Regieleki is so fast, I don't think it doesn't have any bad weakness against it. So I don't think it really didn't matter if I have an air balloon, but either way. And also, by the way, fun fact, I actually found I noticed that there's a Regieleki raids, I think, spawning now on Pokemon Go, so make sure to grab your Regieleki before it's too late, and who knows, maybe we'll find something interesting. I don't know if I will upload this early or late. I think I'll put a late one, but either way. So here comes my Arcanine number 2, the Spect one, and I'm gonna go for a Dragon Pulse and do some damage to it. Because they're also poison, I feel like they're gonna do the same strategy using the Thunder, like, I actually noticed right now, because when they have poison and Thunder Cage, it have trapping move with an additional status effect. They learned from my Growlithe. They taking the opportunity to steal my Growlithe set. How could you? Anyways, the next one comes in is my Arcanine. I'm just gonna go for the Raging Fire and take out the Regieleki and whatever the next mon is gonna appear. And best of luck, hopefully, to take the other two. So here comes the Hoopa. It has low on HP. I'm pretty sure it's a safe opportunity to sacrifice something so I can get my confusion, and yeah. So I'm just hope the best I can at least outspeed it and try to take out something. Then it comes Toxicroak. It didn't even use any. It couldn't even do anything in this battle because it went critted, and it's good enough to take it out. The next one is going to be the Gengar. I'm going to say Green Ninja Gengar for some reason. I don't know what this is, but I hope never going to be added to Scarlet and Violet. Anyways, the next, it's going to go down from a Focus Blast, and the Shadow Ball Gengar is going to be classic with a, somehow it's going to be, actually, oh, I'm sorry, I can't even say my line anymore. Let me start from here again. So it's going to go for Focus Blast, take out my Arcanine, and go down with a Life Orb, and next one comes in my Growlithe number 1, and I'm just going to hope for the best I can live somehow, or at least outspeed it with this 350 definitely speed, and it's going to go down from one shot. The last one I have is my Hisui and Arcanine number 1, and I'm going to go for my Terra Fighting to try to predict that Focus Blast. It did went for Focus Blast, and I lived on 38 HP, and I can finish it off with whatever the move I went, and I'll go for a Flare Blitz. And that's pretty much the battle. Hope you guys enjoyed the full Arcanine, or full Growlithe evolutionary team. And I think I explained the most of the things, so yeah. But yeah, we have a, oh yeah, by the way, I never told you some of the Terra ones. So, Growlithe number 1 is Terra Grass. Growlithe number 2 is Terra Ground. Arcanine number 1 is Flying. Water is Arcanine number 2. Fighting is Hisui is number 1. And Fire is Hisui number 2, obviously. And that's it. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed today's showdown video. And I'll talk to you guys and girls next time. Peace.